Just about ready for baseball and towing the slab, Luis Severino. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout. See guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
1 out, bases empty. Ground ball right side, and foul ball.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Martinez going back and brings it in at the wall. Here's Dave Martinez lineup for the Nationals. A very athletic offensive group with speed spread throughout this offense.
Yeah, and it's so important that they have patient and quality at bats because the key is to get on base. If they do that, then they can create a whole lot of havoc on the base paths, get guys around to score, and then that's going to get you some good pitches to hit as well. So a very athletic team. We should be in for a treat in this one.
It's not the standard approach that we see in today's game, but it does work for them offensively. So a man aboard. Next to hit for the Nats, Hebert Ruiz. Severino kicks, deals. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him. Nationals leave 1. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Queens, and on the hill, the lefty, Patrick Corbin.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that.
And then this one's a rocket to right, way back there, gone. He circles the bases. He's up to 3 home runs in the series, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
One thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. He wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
JD Martinez stands in. 1 down, base is empty. Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Here's Pete Alonso. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And out of here. A gigantic blast. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 2-0.
It's no surprise this guy has won the home run derby multiple times. He was born to hit them. level, you got to be good. Sometimes you got to be a little lucky. That was a pretty nasty pitch. Slipper on the outside corner. But he did a great job of covering it and hit the ball out of the park.
2 outs, nobody on. And now it's Mark Vientos. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And here is Francisco Alvarez.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Vientos at second with 2 down. And that's ripped into left, base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Nice line drive to the full side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And the batter now, number 11. That one finds the zone, and the count is 1-2.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching, but you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in, he can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Corners are occupied with 2 down. Got him. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And we're back. Top of the second. Up now for Washington, Luis Garcia. Pulled the string and the changeup.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had it looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Here's Lane Thomas. Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Fights it off. He'll see another. Ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. Oh, nice play. Nothing doing for Washington. They trail it here 2-0. We head to the bottom of the second. And stepping in for New York, Tyrone Taylor. Kicks and deals. Bounced up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they can't get the out. And at first, Harrison Bader, the next to hit. There's a 2-2. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So the batting order turns over. And now the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. At the belt and fires. Gonna count 1-2.
Gunner's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And he deals. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having it out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had a fool.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. 2 on, 1 out. Liner caught it second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
On the ground, out to short. Abrams tosses the first, and Martinez is out. Back here at Citi Field, now the third baseman, Ildemaro Vargas. A pitch. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 1 out. And now the center fielder. That's a base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with one away.
Now
back to the top of the lineup. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. That one out to right. Sizing this one up. He's got it. And there's two away. Now a long throw to first. James Wood digging in for the Nationals. In the air, left field, down the line. Martinez makes the play, and it's out number 3. As we go to the last of the third. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. That one ripped. Winker raging back towards the wall. Leaping, and it's gone. It just got out of here. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 3-0.
The count was full, but he was ready to swing it. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
And next for the Mets, Mark Vientos. They say it went.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Next pitch misses way outside. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Now a fly ball to right center. Thomas flashes the leather on the running catch. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. One down, base is empty. This to third. Throws to first in time. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Abrams tosses to first, and that's the third out. The Mets add one to their lead on this solo shot. It's now 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the fourth. Here's the left fielder, Jesse Winker. Swing and a miss.
One ball,
and the count 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Kicks and fires. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And they'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Alonso steps on the bag. He didn't make things easy for him there, but they still get the out. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Grips one to right. Taylor puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. And now it's Luis Garcia. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Severino with another strikeout. Nothing doing here. This back here in Queens, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Tyrone Taylor. On the ground to the left. Tosses to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Now center field.
And now Bader up to the plate. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Base hit. So the lineup flips over. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
2 balls.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
Well struck left field, and that one hops the wall. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. Left-hand hitter waits. Smoked on the ground to second. Sends it to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. here is J.D. Martinez.
Martinez.
2 outs. And now 2 balls and a strike.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
2-1 to J.D. Back up the... Oh, that got him. And they get the out after the ricochet. What a play. Inning. Pick up a run on 2 hits. No errors and a man left. New inning getting started. And now up for Washington, Lane Thomas. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
There's a swing and a drive. Bader ranging back. Just missed it. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit for the Nats, Ildemaro Vargas. That one the other way. He's got it. And that is out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're down 4-0. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Here's a big power threat. Pete Alonso. The lefty fires. On the ground. Finds its way through, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Manager out of the dugout now. And it looks like now on the mound for the Nationals, Robert Garcia. He's pitching on 2 days rest. So man aboard. And now the DH, Mark Vientos. Alonso gets his lead at first with nobody out. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 3.
Well, these Mets, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
And a pitch. And down on strikes he goes, and now 1 away.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
And now the lefty.
Ball, that's out.
Activity in the Washington bullpen. Hunter Harvey looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Man at first, 1 away. Can't glove it cleanly. There's 1.
He's out.
On to first, double play, and that's the inning. No runs. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 6th inning. Up now for Washington, number 30. And strike 2. And down on strikes. And there's 1 down.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
The Mets leading by 4, and we're the top half of the 6th. Fights that one away, still 1-2. On the ground, right side, Nimmo. 2 up, 2 down.
Now back.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the DH for Washington, James Wood. Next offering in there for a strike. Full count now.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
That one ripped right center field. That's back there. Back, gone. A massive home run. And they close the gap. It's 4-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Oh, that one got in a jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news. And all of a sudden, they're back in this ballgame.
Here's Jesse Winker. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, digging for two. Throws to second. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the sixth. And stepping in for New York, number 11. And it's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The punch out there, and there's one away. So up next for New York, Tyrone Taylor. The 1-1.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Pitch in the dirt. It's 2-2. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the sixth. In the air, out to center. Under it. Brings it in. Out. Number 2. Harrison Bader up now for the Mets. And the pitch. Line drive. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Mets go down quick. Back here at Citi Field. And here's the catcher, Hebert Ruiz. Why to kick the pitch. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back. To the warning track. Makes the catch.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration.
This one in the air, right field. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the...
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Luis Severino departs, and we'll be back with... So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Sean Manaea.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Now here is Lane Thomas. The Nationals trailing by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. That's a base hit. Coming home. Now a long throw home. The tag, and he's safe.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Swing, and he popped it up. He's got it. 2 down. And now up for Washington, Ildemaro Vargas. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Here. Here's the center fielder, Thomas. The lead runner out at second. Vargas on at first with 2 down. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. To second, and he's out. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now bottom of the 7th. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Lined in the left center, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Now the number 2 hitter, Brandon Nimmo. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Bill, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
That one down the line. He handles it himself, and one away in the bottom of the 7th. Now J.D. Martinez at the plate. And here it comes.
Here's the sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
Martinez started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he went around according to Darryl Parker. In the air, right center. This is matched way back and gone. That one felt good, and they add to their lead. It's 6-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boo. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dip. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Base is empty, 1 away. Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets, Pete Alonso. 2 runs across in the inning. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And another ball. Not close with that one, and that's ball 3. And down on strikes he goes. 2 gone.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
2 down, nobody on. Swings here and blasts one left field. And that one is off the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay throw. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Ready to begin the 8th. Up now for Washington, number 30. Hard hit down the line and left. And it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. They really turned on that one, and as it hooked down the line, it was hard to tell if it would stay fair, but it just barely sneaked in there.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top of the 8th. Left field, Martinez has a beat on it. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away. James Wood digging in for the Nationals. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And he hits a ground ball right side. Base hit, and a run comes in.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. The kind of
Adam Ottavino getting the call to the mound. He's been so good against lefties. And now, Jesse Winker outside. 2-1.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any.
Lindor, that's 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. Well, they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and they've doubled. Back now. New pitcher on the mound as we roll.
Number 73.
into the bottom of the 8th. Hunter Harvey.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now
Here's the third baseman. The 1-1. Way high. Alvarez on at first. Nobody out. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. He's in there.
Back-to-back base hits. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the ball straight to it. That's great work right there.
And next for the Mets, Tyrone Taylor. Righty delivers. Now that's smacked to right center. Makes a nice running catch. Both runners tagging from second and third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 7-3.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball, just couldn't get it to drop in.
And stepping in for New York, Harrison Bader. In the air to left center. He makes the grab. Runner tags for home. He'll score the sac fly, and the lead is up to 5. Back to the top of the Mets order, and now it's Frankie Lindor. 2 outs. Out to center. He's got it. That is the inning. So they get a... We go to the 9th, and now the switch hitting catcher, Hebert Ruiz. And he walked him.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate. But as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
And at first, next to hit for the Nats, Luis Garcia.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much. Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, a real nice performance out of the pen. This guy is not the one who usually gets the final out, but extended his run a little bit. It helped his team get the win. He got the save. Nice job.
8-3 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final lineup was the Japanese ball game for the victorious New York Mets. Adrian on 14 hits. The Mariners take up 6 for the Mets.